Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Dandy's World. So I remember joining a run. It was a normal run, right? And I joined as Tisha. We had a Goob, a Boxton, a V, a Shelly, and an Astro. And I was Tisha, so that's 6 players in all because one player left. Oh my gosh, left. And I ended up, having, a normal playthrough, blah, 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 until floor 3. So floor 3 is when Goob was on 1 heart, and he was screaming at Cosmo. So, oh yeah, I forgot about Cosmo. So Cosmo was a healer, right? You all know Cosmo's a healer. And Cosmo didn't have enough hearts to heal Goob, so that's when Goob started yelling and, it started getting out of hand. So Goob was like yelling through text, like the little box thingy, the Roblox text, and Goob was like really mad, like he was, I don't know, for some reason he was like screaming, and like, he was like, Cosmo, heal me, blah, blah, blah. I deserve to be healed. I'm over here distracting, wasting my time on this team. And he sounded like really mad about it. And he said, I'm gonna leave if you don't heal me in the next 2 floors. So thankfully Cosmo found a medkit and healed him, because that was our only distractor, because even though I was playing as Tisha, I only had extractor trinkets, and the extractor trinkets weren't, they weren't suited for distracting. So Goob was really our only distractor, so Cosmo thankfully healed him and saved the day. The story's not over yet, because I have like 30 minutes of gameplay, as you can see. So as I was playing Dandy's World, I was really mad, and so Goob kept distracting, and then we were on floor 10, and we had Shelly, and then we had a Roger. Yeah, we had Shelly, Roger, and I think it was one more Twisted. I'm pretty sure it was one more Twisted. I forgot the other Twisted. So Goob was distracting Shelly, right? And yeah, Goob was distracting Shelly, and we really needed Goob to distract because Shelly was like, I don't know, Shelly's like hard to distract for me. And then Goob distracted that floor. We got that completed. Now floor 11. We got Dandy, because Dandy was not selling anything good. So we got Dandy. Goob said he wasn't distracting Dandy, and we all respected that, right? And I don't know why, but Goob was all rude when we asked him, could you at least try to distract? Because we really need a distractor right now. And he just got really mad about it, and he started screaming again. I swear to gosh, this guy's like level 15 crash out. I don't know. But, yeah, that was basically it. Goob was like screaming for that part of the run, and, Goob was like being Goob. Goob was being Goob, and he was like getting angry and all that stuff, and I don't even know why he was getting angry, because honestly, it's just a game. You shouldn't really get angry about it, So Goob left eventually, and I didn't distract, because then again, I had the worst trinkets to distract. So we were left alone, and Cosmo tried to distract, but it ended up didn't working. So Cosmo sat out for distracting, and then the only people left is V, me, and Cosmo. That's it. Like, the whole other team died. So V was like more of the quiet one, helping us get the floor, ready and stuff like that. And I don't really see the problem with V. Like, she was super chill. And then the Toodles that was still in our run, she stole like 5 medkits. I'm not even joking. And then we couldn't heal each other for like a couple of floors because Toodles kept stealing medkits. We told Toodles to stop and she never did. So I was really mad about that. And then I eventually left because I was fed up and tired because Toodles kept stealing medkits. Toodles kept being Toodles. And it wasn't even one of those new Toodles players. Like, it was full on, like, the skin Toodles had the best trinkets. Like, I don't know what's wrong with that Toodles. Like, she was just Toodles. And yeah, she was just Toodles goofing around, and so yeah. Okay, so I've come to tell you after editing this video a little bit because of the playthrough in the back. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough and the story so far, and I really hope you're enjoying this video. I will be making a Discord soon, and when I make that Discord, the Discord link will be in my bio. Since younger kids watch my audience, so here's some ground rules, and some of the younger kids watch my audience. No talking to people on the Discord server, like no sharing personal information on the Discord server, because there are some old people that are on my channel looking at my videos, watching my videos, which I hope they enjoy. No sharing personal info, no sharing your age. Don't share your phone number. If you want to share your email, make sure you make another email to share, because that's how you get your main email robbed and all that stuff. So that's the ground rules. Oh, and no inappropriate drawings or corn, because people, like I said, there's little kids probably in the Discord server, because I'm not age restricting it, because I don't really feel like it. So no, none of that stuff. You can joke around though, but just none of that stuff. No drawings. You can draw blood or gore, whatever the heck. Violence is okay in my Discord. Just write a warning, because some people are triggered by blood, flashing lights, videos, whatever you're sending. Just make sure you put a warning, because some people have, flashes and stuff. And some people really don't like, flashing lights and all that stuff. Suggestive. Just make sure you put a warning at the top and you will be fine. If you break any of these rules, you will be eliminated. This is what I get for watching BFDI 19 before making this. You will be banned or permanently picked out of the server, and I most likely won't add you back. So that's basically the rules of my Discord. Now enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah, so like I was saying, I left that run and I joined a different run. So the different run was, it was fun. I liked the different run and no drama in that run. The only reason why I'm telling you about this run is because the V was a little toxic. Like, we had a Cosmic V and then a Cosmo and a couple of other characters. But the Cosmic V started arguing with the Distractor, aka Pebble. And she started saying, oh, well, Pebble should distract better. I got hit 2 times, and the whole server started screaming at Pebble. It's not his fault that you have lower stealth. Like, I get V has lower stealth than Pebble, but, just be aware of where you're going, V. And then she's blaming it all on Pebble. I don't know why, but, that was just a ruckus, that run. Like, everybody was shouting at V, So I ended up leaving that run too. I joined a normal run as Poppy. They were still scolding me. They thought I was new because I didn't have any trinkets. Because then again, I still forgot to change. So they thought I was new, but they were like, whatever. So I ended up surviving them in that run. But at floor 5, when everybody was still alive, they were like, oh, Poppy's stealing medkits, all this stuff. And at that time, I was at 3 hearts. So how would I be stealing medkits if I don't even need them? And then they were like, yeah, I heard Poppy use a medkit. I heard Poppy use a Band-Aid. You can hear everybody use a Band-Aid. It could have been Cosmo, which is supposed to have heals. It could have been Sprout. It could be Pebble. Like, why me? All the other people, why me? Like, people act like I'm most likely to steal medkits. Like, first of all, they don't even know me, and they're blaming me just because I'm new. Quote unquote new, so I'm not even trying to get into that situation. I was just grinding for a little bit in a solo. I decided to go back to a public run, and I joined a different server. Now, you would think, oh, there should be nothing wrong with this server because, it's a different server. People should be nice in the Dandy's World community. I joined a normal run. It was not so normal. It was one of those freaky runs, but I didn't mind. I didn't care. I just needed mastery. So I ended up joining the run. I went to AFK for a second. One in the back shot at me. I'm fine with that because, they're just being silly, playing around or whatever. And one of them asked for my phone number. And I said no because, first of all, I don't even know you. And second of all, why are you asking for my phone number? Like, that makes no sense. And I was really confused by that question because I had told them I was a younger audience and I really didn't want somebody's phone number. And they said, oh, it's fine. I'm 16. What age are you? I told them my real age. Of course, I'm younger than them, and they're like, that's fine, just give me your phone number, I'll be friends with you, and all that stuff, And me, of course, not being the dumb one, I definitely didn't give them my phone number, because why would I do that? Like, I don't even know you. Hello? And they were just being weird in that run. I ended up ignoring them. They kept asking for my number, all this stuff, and I said no, because that would be weird. Like, you're the older one here. Why would you ask for my phone number? Like, that's weird as heck. So, of course, they were like, oh, yeah, it's fine. We'll just be friends. I was still skeptical about that, so I didn't really like how they asked that question. So, it was weird as heck. I ended up ignoring them again, and they still kept trying to bug me to the point where I almost left. But then Bassie was there, so that's the only thing that kept me there. So, Bassie was... I need research on Bassie, bro. I don't know. Bassie for me, I just really want her as a toon. And then they ended up friending me, which was fine. I accepted anyways, because as long as they're not asking for my number, I'm good. So they ended up asking me for my number. The next round we joined. I was really uncomfortable at this point, and I ended up unfriending them because I was really, really uncomfortable. So I just unfriended them and I stopped talking to them. And I went into another run, right? And you would think, again, this run would be normal. But no, nothing is normal in Dandy's World. They were talking about weird stuff. I'm just going to label it weird stuff, okay? And I left that run too, really fast. And I finally found a quote-unquote normal server. Well, normal for the Dandy's World community. And I started playing that run. And everything went perfectly fine until a blackout on floor 20. I ended up distracting with all those twisteds on my butt. I did not like... Oh my god. I didn't like distracting the twisteds because, who's gonna distract like 4 Twisteds? Like I don't get it. So I ended up beating my new high score because my new high score, like my old high score was, I don't know. Yeah, it was like 15. Floor 15 was my high score. We ended up making it to floor 20. Our goal was floor 30, but we ended up dying before that. And well, they ended up dying before that, and I just died with them because once your team is there and then they die, it's pretty boring. But once you do a solo, it's not boring. I don't know how to explain it. So, it was like that. So, I I don't know how to say it, but so the guy that tried to get my number supposedly got my account back, and then he looked at my YouTube account. I don't know how he got my YouTube account, and my YouTube account normally leads to my TikTok account, so he texted me on my TikTok account. Currently, I have him blocked, and he kept trying to text me, blah blah blah, on different platforms. I blocked him from my channel. He found a new way to text me on different, like, he kept making new channels to text me, and it was at this point, it was like really weird. And then he was like, "Oh, don't you want to be my friend?" So I clearly said no, and it was weird. It was weird because he was being weird and he was being a creep, and you know, and that's it for today's video. And hope you liked it. And yeah, that's basically it. Hope you liked the background playthrough. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day. Oh, and I realized for my Discord, if anybody's making you feel uncomfortable, you can message me on Discord, and I will gladly have them removed. And like I said, I'm still editing this video, so hope you have a great video. Hope you have a great day. Just stay safe out there. Don't let anybody ask for your phone numbers or something, and don't let them make you feel uncomfortable. Like, Dandy's World is supposed to be a game where you can chill, and the whole point of my Discord account is, like, I don't know, give me video ideas, or just chill, have fun, and we can make a server, like, if you wanna, because if we have a Discord, oh my gosh, if we have a Discord, I can end up friending you on Roblox or whatever, and yeah, that's basically it. Usually that's it. I'll be posting this, not this long video, to TikTok, but I'll be posting this to YouTube, and hope you have a great day. I'm going to put on some music for the playthrough that is remaining, and I'll cut off the video after the music's done. And big shout out to these guys on TikTok. Make sure you go follow.